watching WXTX Fox 54 Sports with Alexandra Vitale.
Andrelton Simmons and the Braves haven't said much about last year's NL wildcard loss to the Cardinals. Beating St. Louis in July won't make up for that playoff defeat, but Simmons said it is a start. Top of the first, runners on first and second. 2 outs for Molina, who winds back to the mound where Julio Teheran makes the snag. And we head to the bottom of the 7th, scoreless game. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Braves. Justin Upton grounds into the 6-4 3-inning ending double play. Still scoreless game. Then we go to the bottom of the 8th. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the Braves. Simmons lines one to left center. That scores Freddie Freeman and Brian McCann as Simmons winds up with a double. We go to the top of the 9th. The closer, Craig Kimbrell, shuts the door as he gets the Cardinals' Matt Holliday to ground out to second to end the game. Braves take it 2-0, the final. Now, after some up and down early years for the Falcons, they finally have become consistent winners. The team has had 5 consecutive winning seasons since the arrival of coach Mike Smith and quarterback Matt Ryan, and that's remarkable progress for a franchise that has never had back-to-back winning seasons before they came along. And last year's trip to the NFC Championship game was certainly another step. The Falcons came up just 10 yards short of the Super Bowl, if you Falcons fans remember that. Matt Ryan and the Falcons agreed on a 5-year contract extension worth a little more than $100 million. Here's Ryan on that great news.
You know, it is nice to have this done, and like I said, to start, you know, worrying about the things that are important. I didn't worry about it, I didn't stress about it too much, but, you know, it's always something that is being asked or sometimes that, you know, you have to talk about and you have to, you know, be involved in some of those things. So it's nice to have that done.
Atlanta will practice with the Cincinnati Bengals and Flowery Branch on Monday, August 5th and Tuesday, August 6th. The Carolina Panthers in the NFL opened up training camp yesterday, and once again, all eyes were on former Auburn quarterback Cam Newton. He's heard the talk of $100 million contracts being offered to pro QBs, but he's focused on just one word: win.
Only thing that's on my mind right now is a 3-letter word. And I think y'all know what that 3-letter word is. And, you know, creating great habits. You know, sharpening my blades, coming out each and every day, being aware in meetings, and trying to, you know, make myself better so I can make this team better.
Newton is preparing to start his 3rd year in the league, and it appears his mind is certainly in the right place. One of Alabama's finest, Stephen Roberts, for the Opelika Bulldogs, was in Hoover this week for the big 7-on-7 tournament. Stephen will be a senior this season at Opelika. 3 months ago, the 4-star defensive back committed to play college ball at Alabama, picking the Tide over his hometown team, the Auburn Tigers, and Florida State as well. Now there is a Tuberville back at Auburn. Former head coach Tommy Tuberville's son Tucker is planning on walking on with the Tigers. Tucker played QB at Friendship High in Texas and was considered one of the top 150 players in the state by Max Preps. He walked on at Texas Tech last season, but when his dad took over at Cincinnati, he got the chance to return to the place where he spent most of his time as a young kid, Jordan-Hare Stadium. And that's a look at sports. Roslyn.